Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video of the Acura TL Type S Raven build. As you can see, I'm in a new location. I'm in my backyard right now, and this is kind of like a bittersweet moment. You know, I got a garage that I could work in, so I mean it's nice, but September has been like the worst month for me. Like, especially with what happened to Raven. So, yeah, something happened to Raven. Um, Basically, it was like in the middle of September. at this current state, like my like the Raven is dead, basically. But it's not dead in a way that I can't salvage anything off of it. So, um, I'll pretty much explain what happened. Basically, I was going on a little road trip, and I hit like a patch of mud on the road. My car lost control. I ended up on the shoulder, and everything went like everything was good up until that point. I ended up rolling my car over, and yeah, basically the roof is destroyed. Managed to shut my engine off and everything, so because it was still running. It was like a soft rollover, basically, just like one flip, basically. But I'm basically gonna show you guys, and then, but I mean, I also have some good news too. I ended up getting another TL Type S that I'm gonna be basically working on, swapping everything over to from my old one to Raven Mark II. Now, I got pretty lucky with this one. I'm gonna show you guys in a bit, but basically, like, I got it on a good deal. The only problem with it is that the transmission's slipping. And so, today I'm gonna be swapping the transmission from Raven Mark 1 to Raven Mark 2. And so basically, let me show you guys. This is Raven Mark 2. Another Acura TL Type S. It's got 222,000 miles. It has the tan interior, but I'm gonna be replacing the interior. I'm gonna be using the interior from Raven Mark 1. So it'll be back to black, basically. It's a pretty clean car, no dents, basically, maybe just like one. So this is a fresh slate. Engine's running perfectly fine. I'll have to switch all my mods and all the upgrades that I had from the old car to the new car, but this is basically the only dent I got here. It is in white, but I plan on painting it back to the original black too. So I'm still following that same murdered out look. And this is what happened with my old one. Yeah, just basically stopped on my roof, busted out my windshield, so I gotta kick that out. And I was contemplating, honestly, if I could fix it, but that would require cutting out a whole roof. And so I just decided to get another Acura. But My rims are pretty muddy, as you can see. So I caught some soft mud, and but it still has power. It still turns on, and hold on, I'm gonna show you guys the interior. Everything's stuffed in the interior. My stereo still works and everything, so I just gotta clean it out. But this is the aftermath. It's pretty sad. I'm basically gonna be taking this whole interior out and swapping it into the new one. So even the dashboard too. So still got my radio in here, and I still got a couple other things, but it does have power though. I'm gonna show you guys. There's still glass in here, so I gotta be careful. I haven't turned it on since I rolled it over, but I mean, it still does have power, you know. My radio still works, which is surprising, you know. So all the windows work and everything, all the lights still work, even though the roof is practically destroyed. Oh yeah. Yeah, everything still works in this car, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap the interior, clean it up, swap the interior back, you know, swap my steering wheel. Push to start still works. Everything still works. I probably could start it right now, but because I had it sitting on its roof for like a day before I got a tow truck, I don't want to damage the engine. I'm still gonna do something with this engine, you know. It's gonna be like a backup engine now, and for the new car. So yeah. Oh crap. So today I gotta take the hood off. I ended up getting some jacks that are as high as possible, and some dollies so I can move the transmission around, a new jack, so that I'll be able to, you know, raise this as high as possible. And I'm just start draining coolant. So yeah, all the lights, all the headlights work and everything, and yeah, this is how it looks right now. I didn't see any damage on the transmission or the engine, because I just basically rolled over some sand, you know, so I'm gonna have to end up cleaning all this stuff out. But everything still looks pretty good down here. It's still got oil in it, even though it's kind of low, but all right, well, I'm gonna start draining the coolant. I believe the radiator was pushed back, but I didn't even lose any coolant. It's still full right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep this up and start draining the coolant, and I'll be right back. Sunroof is destroyed. Yeah, roof is destroyed. There it goes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Starting to drain the coolant now. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take the hood off, and also start taking the radiator out and the battery, just to make me some space, and just start pulling everything apart. All right, so I basically almost got the transmission out. I got 2 jacks, one on the engine and one on the transmission, and I already took the subframe off, so it's just hanging basically. So now I'm just getting the axle shafts out. In the meantime, I'm also removing my suspension. So there's the axle shaft right there. I'm gonna take that one out. I already took the other side out, and yeah, so that's where I'm at. So the suspension is almost out, and soon I'll have to get the suspension out of this one. So all right, finally got the transmission out. Just got it from underneath the car. So the transmission is finally out. So now I'm gonna have to clean this up and then take out the transmission off this one, swap them over. Now I have a working transmission and a clean slate, fresh car. Alright, I'm back. So today I'm not doing anything today with Mark II, Raven Mark II. I finished putting in the transmission, and I finished installing all the suspension parts and everything, but I still gotta make some tweaks, and I still gotta take it to getting in alignment as well. So today I'm gonna be focusing on Raven, and I'm gonna be stripping the interior. So I already started working on the back, which was pretty simple. And basically, I got this back seats out, but they're held in by these tabs. The bottom seat's held in by the tabs. So all you gotta do is just lift it up, pull it out, and then this seat right here, this back seat, is held on by 4 bolts. So, and that's all it is. And then you pull up from there's like anchor points down here, and that's how you get the back seat out. But today I'm gonna be kicking my windshield out. I gotta kick my windshield out and just start taking the seats out, take the console out, and try to get my windows out too today. All right.
Oh, jeez.
I think that'll hold it. I think it's a little flexible right now. Okay. All right. So I pretty much got almost everything out. I got the seats out. I got the trim out. This is the roof right now. I got the headliner off. So the last thing I gotta get is the steering wheel and the dashboard. Center console's out. It's just a couple of bolts that are holding the dashboard together, and the steering wheel underneath. There's gonna be 4 bolts down, 4 bolts down here, 2 on this bracket down there, and then 2 right here that I'll have to take off. But before I can do that, I gotta unbolt the steering wheel off the rack and pinion. And then the last thing to do is the doors. Alright, I finally got the dashboard out. It was a little tricky, but the steering wheel's out. So once the steering wheel's out, you get the speedometer, and then you get the all the little trim pieces like the AC and all that out the way. And then there's gonna be bolts here, like here, 2 on the side and 2 on that other side. And after you get that out, then you just start pulling. This this wiring loom right here goes underneath the dashboard, in between the dashboard. So when I get the other dashboard out, I'll basically show you guys how it comes out. But the interior has been stripped all the way. I just gotta get these little pieces off here, but next up is the door panels. And then after that, swapping everything out to the new car. Okay, so this is the next week, and as of now, I just got my exhaust off, so that I'll be able to swap over to the new car. I got my new car set up already, and the coolant is draining right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to remove all the transmission parts and remove all the parts I need to remove so I can get this transmission out. That'll be next. Alright, I'm back. Fast forward a bit. I went and got my transmission out yesterday. I had to, just like basically the next day, but I already got my rear mount in. Let me see if I can catch it. Well, I got my rear poly mount in, and I also got my poly mounts for my subframe for the front. And right now I'm just changing out the rear main seal while I'm at it. This O-ring kind of got messed up a little bit, so I'm just gonna silicone it since I don't have it. But this is the old gasket. I basically used a hammer and a little trim tool just to pop it out. So now I got a new one from Molly, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, clean up the engine side, and put the new gasket on. This is basically, you take, there's gonna be 10 millimeters all around, and then on the bottom of the oil pan as well, that you take off, and then you just basically pry it off from the engine. I'm also in the process of cleaning this area out too, so just to make it look clean. And while I'm here too, I'm also going to be replacing this exhaust with my headers and my high flow cat. Alright, stay tuned. So this is gonna be like a mixture of basically time lapse of me doing this, because it's already like a month in, and yep, I'm about ready to take these door panels off. And in between this whole month, I've actually been prepping my interior, cleaning it up and making sure that it's nice and clean before it goes back in. So I ended up cleaning my headliner and cleaning my interior pieces, And then at the same time, I also ended up cleaning the carpet. What are you doing, Skittles? Get off. Get off of there. And then I fixed the cracks on my dashboard too. So I still gotta, there's still a little bit of imperfections, but it definitely looks better than it did before. So I still gotta fix this part, but overall it looks, and this part was the worst, to be honest. It's like furthest in the windshield, so it's not really hard to see, but I gotta find a way to close that up and patch this over. I have this vinyl repair kit that I'm using, that I just mix the colors in and patch it up. It doesn't look that great, to be honest, but I mean, it's the best I could do to stop this dashboard from cracking any further. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting these door panels swapped from both of the cars today, and start getting all the interior stuff in. And also in between that, I managed to crack a rim. So yeah, even more bad luck. So I ended up having to get another rim and another tire. And I also ended up putting my old fender on to the new car and I had to get a new bumper because when I cracked the rim, it basically messed up the bumper and the fender together. So I had to get that all replaced and repaired. So that's good to go. Got it aligned, and I got the right height actually dialed in the front as well within this month. So it actually sits a lot better than before, and I am not adjusting it anymore. This is the way I'm gonna keep it. For now, let me get to work. Alright, guys, I'm back. So I got my interior in. I got it in a while ago, and everything is working. My stereo is working. I had to postpone my video a little bit, only to deal with the paperwork side of my project. So, but that's done already. I'm straight. Everything's good with that, and I basically am almost caught up. And at the same time, I managed to install the A-spec headlights and the fog lights too. Although the fog lights are actually plastic, but I managed to keep the frame from my glass ones, and I just repainted them basically. It's just so they match the car, but they look pretty good. They look OEM. And so the last thing I have to do is get a new front lip for my A-spec lip kit, and then I have to fix my rocker panels, and this time I'm going to be installing my rear lip kit as well, and I'm going to be doing this right. So I'm still having to repair my rocker panels, and those are not going to be done till the next time. But for now, I'm going to cut this video short. It's been pretty much 6-7 months in, and it's time to cut this video. So everybody, thank you for staying tuned and supporting my channel. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Veteran Builds, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, also, I kept this original sunroof from this car. The first reason is because the other one is damaged, but also it's like a little reminder of to me that just to know tell myself, oh, this is a new car, and it's got a different body, but same spirit. So, anyways, see you guys later. Peace.